Welcome to Be Great Today, weekly inspiration to start your week. I am Jonathan Bloom, or Frasley Sparksman in the world of Warcraft. So this week, I want to talk about knowing our limits. I like to try and do as much as I can myself sometimes. I'm not always good at asking for help if I think I can do it or figure it out, but there are certain things I have to ask for help from others. So I had a bright idea to change out an outlet recently. And we get the outlet changed out, everything's fine, except it's not turning on. I tried the circuit breaker. I tried making sure everything was all fine. I had the outlet turned off when I was changing out the outlet, so don't worry. I wasn't trying to electrocute myself. But I got to a point where I realized I needed to call an electrician to figure it out. I can learn electrical work for one day, but sometimes I know it's best to ask for the help of others until I more adequately learn electrical wiring, and I may never learn it. In the past, I have fried the board of an electrical appliance because I used the wrong polarity of electricity. I regret doing that. I'm a lot more careful with polarities ever since then. We called the electrician. It was Handyman Connection of Westerville. So if you're in the Columbus area, they do an amazing job and the prices are great. And they came out, had the switch out and working within 30 minutes. They did a better job than if I had done it myself with my lack of knowledge. My dad just released an article for our company's memo as we move forward on asking for help. And in the article, it talks about how asking for help and giving help, both of those actions validate the role of those who have the ability to assist. Those who have the experience or the know-how to do things. When you ask for help, you're validating what that person is capable of. And when you give help, you're validating the other person by offering assistance and using a skill that you've built up. I have learned so much from listening to others, from their experiences and learning from others. I can't do it all myself. Those things that I'm going to get better at, like I've gotten better at podcasting and audio and streaming through doing it. But along the way, I have asked people for help. I've gotten their advice. It has not just been me blindly going in without people's guidance. So this week, let's think through what our limits are. Know that the limits aren't things that we can never attain. But sometimes until we get to the ability that we can go over those limits, we need the help of others to help us eventually move forward. Thank you for listening to this week's Be Great Today. Hopefully I'm able to help you each week get inspired or something. This podcast has definitely helped me think through things that I'm going through and see things in a better light. You can find the show at inspirationalpodcast.com. There you can find past episodes and also find out how you can subscribe to this show so it can appear every Sunday morning. Well, until next week, be awesome. I think I just forgot to put it in a joke about song that I could have done, but I wasn't able to slide in Boogie Woogie Woogie Woogie.
This show is brought to you by Dragon Powered Studio. Find more at dragonpoweredstudio.com.